I was wrong. I apologize. Hi, I'm Alex and this is Gingerhead & Co, my sewing vlog. After my November Makes video, in which I said that now maybe that wasn't the best time to make fabric hauls, I got a few emails from you, very lovely emails, thank you very much, in which you disagreed. You told me that I was wrong and that fabric hauls videos are a way of escaping from reality. So yes, I've heard you. I did apologize, and as requested, I'm going to make a video with the fabric that I bought recently, or I got recently. Unfortunately, most of the fabric that I got for my birthday has already been cut into, or some of it is already made into garments, but I since got some more fabric, so I'm going to show you what I bought. So this is a fabric haul for those of you who think that maybe that is not the best time to make fabric hauls videos. You can switch the video off now. For the rest of you, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Let's go. First, the ones that are easier to show, the lighter weight fabric. I got some Viscose Jersey from La Mazie, and I didn't get it with the discount because I got it a bit earlier, but well, it's still not a very expensive thing to buy. And I really, really like the Viscose jerseys, despite the fact that I always say that viscose is not the most durable fabric, but well, it lasts enough. So that's the first one. And they are sort of the same, but in different colorways. And it's really nice. It's been pre-washed, and I intend to make a dress. I kind of wanted to make another Isabella dress from the Pattern Preacher. We'll see, because I really like the two that I made, and one of them is made in Jersey, so I wear it quite a lot. It's very easy to wear, and it's very easy to iron as well, which is important when you are in a rush and you go to work. Yeah, so that's the first one. And then the second one, and I know that I got something else from La Mazie, but I don't know where I put it. So that's the second one, and as I said, that's just a different colorway, and I love this color, and I generally like orange. I really like orange, so I tend to buy everything that's got rust orange or orangey orange or tangerine orange or orange. You get the idea. But I like the combination of blue, red, orange. That's quite autumnal, I think, but so I can probably make it now and still wear it. Well, it's not going to be very warm because this is, yeah, Viscose Jersey. You can see that this is not very thick, and you can see, where's my light? Well, it's not super see-through. As you wear it, you don't have to line it, but as you wear it, you are decent, but it's not very heavy. Okay, let's move on. Then I got some stuff from Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door. You might know Andrea because she's got a channel as well, so I'll link her channel in the description box. She's just lovely. But I got it, it's from Ireland, so I wasn't quite sure about the postage. The postage is okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to buy loads of stuff very often because the postage adds to the price of the fabric, but the fabric is absolutely lovely. I would definitely recommend Andrea's shop. That's what I bought because it's really good quality. The prices are surprisingly low. So, well, it's not cheap fabric because it's not cheap quality, but it's very, very reasonable. So, yeah, you can calculate the postage and it's still going to be a very good buy. So I wanted this cable net, and I was waiting for the orange to come back, or to, I remember that I first saw it some time ago and then it was gone, and I don't know if it was just me, I couldn't find it, but now I got it. So I bought that for a cardigan, and I can't decide which cardigan because I thought about Juniper from Jennifer Lauren Handmade, but recently I've been making a lot of Harper cardigans and I really like them, so who knows. Remember that the Harper cardigan is free. I'll put the link in the description box again. But this is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. It's polyester cotton viscose, I think, blend with some spandex, or whatever you want to call it. Spandex is not copyrighted, is it? Well, anyway, so it looks like that. I'm not sure if the camera is picking the color up Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, by the way, when I'm recording the video, because that's how I rock. Yeah? 43 years old and up at 5 o'clock, up and running. Yeah, I'm going to walk the dogs soon, so I'll have to be quick, which helps because I talk too much in my videos. I love that it's quite thick. I think it's going to be really warm. It's quite dark, kind of burnt orange or like roasted carrots color. And also with the parcel, the package was beautiful. But I also got a sachet of posh tea, ginger and something, ginger tea, which was really nice because usually people send you, the independent shops send you the gummy thingies with gelatin. Well, I'm a veggie. I can never use anything that is sent to me as a gift, but the tea was suitable for vegetarians, vegans, and all sorts, all the weird people. So I could drink it. Thank you very much, Andrea. Yeah, does it go with me? It will have to go with me because I really like this color. So yeah, very, very happy with it. It washed really well. It doesn't pucker or anything. So yeah, very nice quality. And then I got some also from Andrea. I got this cotton jersey. This is, again, I like the colors. And again, there is some rust orange or orange of any description that it's very busy, but very happy, isn't it? And yeah, it kind of calls to be a dress. I thought that I would make a top out of it, but I'm really tempted and I've got enough. It's only 1.5 meters, but cotton jerseys. This one is, I think, from Germany. Again, so it's eco certified and all that. It's Poppy, the one that also make ribbing, the cuffing. So, see? So it's good quality. I'm happy with it. Just cotton jersey. So I think 5% spandex in it. And I love the colors. It's like a painting. And I'm really tempted to make a dress instead of the top that I was planning. Because I was planning a top with bigger sleeves, but I thought maybe a dress. The thing is that I like dresses without sleeves more than anything else. I would have to think about it. Well, if you have any suggestions, yeah. I don't mind sewing darts or making colors or whatever in cotton jersey. I've done it before. I don't mind making buttons or buttonholes in cotton jersey. I've done it many times before, so I should be all right. So if you have any suggestions for a pattern, for a dress, nothing too fancy because it's me, nothing extremely fancy, but something kind of simpler, a simple silhouette, I don't know, maybe kind of A-line, comfortable. Right, so that's it. And I got some ribbing. I didn't really need it, but I got, well, I can't have too much ribbing, can I? I just wanted to see it, and I'm very happy with the quality. It's tiny rib, so it's more suitable for t-shirts. I wouldn't use it for hoodies, for example, or sweatshirts, because for me, this is not enough. So this is lightweight. I don't remember, but Andrea has really good descriptions, but I think 280 grams per meter or something like that, the weight of the ribbing. And if you've never, ever used ribbing, this is the best thing to start with. It's cotton-based, so cotton and spandex. It's going to sew very, very well. You are not going to have many issues with it. It's in a tube, so like that. So you will need to cut it on one side to have it as a flat piece and then measure how much you want. You can have a skirt. I remember in the 80s when I was, well, a girl, not even a teenager, I suppose, we had something like that, tubes, and they were made into skirts. Oh, Madonna and all that. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to make it into a skirt. I'm going to use it for t-shirts because it's perfect. It's kind of, well, when I say lightweight, for ribbing, it's not lightweight as such. Ribbing is not particularly lightweight, or it shouldn't really be. It's got great recovery, yep, tiny ribs, so it's not too chunky. Yeah, I think really, really good thing for beginners because it shouldn't cause any troubles. So yeah, I can recommend it. I don't remember how much it was. £8 or something. Not expensive. So for the quality that you get, definitely not expensive. I'll check how much it was because I don't remember. I never remember the prices because I buy too many things. Speaking about buying too much, I got a parcel from my sister with fabric. I'll put it away and I'll show you. It's fabric that I got in Poland. It's my present for myself for my birthday. Every whole video is basically a display of my consumerism, shameless consumerism. All the fabric that I'm going to show you now is from Poland. It's from the shop, fabricshop.pl. I think they ship to the UK, but I haven't actually tried. All of it, apart from one piece, is French terry and apart from ribbing. So that's the same weight, 250 gram per meter, and that around £10 roughly. So even if the postage is something like £15, it's still cheap. Well, cheaper. All are eco certified and GOTS or what's not. I think EU, all the producers in EU have to do that now. I don't know, it's just my guess, so I might be very, very wrong. I am wrong sometimes, you know. Like I told you in the last video that it wasn't a good idea to make a haul. You told me off. I'm showing you loads of fabric. You asked for it. Remember that you asked for it. Don't forget to like this video because I'm going to be very upset if nobody likes it. Apart from the three people who did ask for it. To the fabric. So all of it is French terry and some of it is, well, with a sort of making a present for hedge hubby. So some of it is kind of masculine. Is it really? Don't get me started. The first one is probably my favorite and I think I'm going to use it to make something for myself. Oh, I'm moving everything. I'm probably too close. The sun is trying to get out now, so yeah. It's kind of gold. Very leafy. I know somebody who likes leafy fabric, but this is not this sort of leafy. It's kind of darker. There is a lot of purple in it. I'm talking about colors, although I'm not very good at describing colors, but I'm talking about colors because I've noticed that sometimes my camera is really, really not very good with the colors. Sometimes they are too bright, but most often they're not as bright as in real life. So that's French terry. You've got the loop back, right? I think it's 240 grams per meter. I would have to check, but well, anyway, it's kind of like thick t-shirt or ponte di Roma. That's that sort of weight. And it's got some splashes of white, but mainly purples and gold. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but it really is beautiful. Possibly my favorite of this lot. I don't know. All of the French terry that I buy is usually a meter or a meter and a half because I've noticed that if I buy more, I end up having everything made out of this French terry, especially that I like color blocking. And I'm not a very big human. So that's for gaming, some sort of game console, or I have no idea what it is. I've never played a computer game ever in my life. I don't think I've ever played even Pac-Man or something. So I don't know, but you can probably see. And it's very blue. Beautiful colors. There are teal blue and navy blue and various other blues. And there is some yellow, which I think goes really well with the blues. And it's going to be a top for hedge hubby. He's not a gamer as such. He used to play computer games much more, but he doesn't really play them anymore. But it's sort of something that I think he might like. And it's very difficult to buy fabric, good quality fabric, with something that a man would want to wear. If you are here for the first time and you are wondering why my camera angles keep changing all the time, I've got 4 pets at present, 5 pets at present in this room, and they walk around and move everything. So it's not a big room. My pets are not huge, but well, big enough to change the angles in the camera. Is that better? Right. So I think it's not easy, as I was saying. It's not easy to find something that a man wouldn't be ashamed to wear. I don't think hedge hubby is that ashamed. He doesn't like flowers. He likes skulls. We tend to find it difficult to find a compromise because I don't like very, very scully skulls, like skulls, and that's it. And he doesn't like flowers, and yeah, you get the idea. So all in all, I love this fabric. I think it's brilliant quality. I really, I love the quality of this fabric. Next one. And this one is for me. Oh my god. This one is definitely for me. All of them are by Fabric Shop PL, I think, because the selvage says so. And it's just very flowery, but kind of wild flowers, like lilies, or anybody who's watching who's got a garden is, well, I've got a garden. it's a shame. I think plants, when they see me, decide that they're going to disintegrate, because no matter what I do, I can't really garden. Nothing grows. When I take care of it, nothing really grows. I'm a weed killer and plant killer. Well, anyway, back to the fabric. The fabric is very, very busy. It's probably going to be a top. I need to sneeze. And now I need to wash my hands. Well, I'm going to have a top out of this fabric. I think it's beautiful. And it smells divine because it smells of cotton. It's 96% cotton, 4% spandex. Usually it is. But it's beautiful, really. It really is beautiful. Okay, next one. This one is a bit weird. Well, unusual. I don't mind saying weird, but I know that it's negative weird, or weird with negative pejorative connotations. So there are black panthers and flowers, kind of blue and violet and red, and the panthers have a bit of yellow, so, or gold, so I think I can use top stitching thread in my cover stitch that will match that, because I really like my gold thread, really, and I will probably use it on everything I can. And I thought about Hedge Hubby's top again, but I'm not sure if he's going to wear the flowers, because, you know, flowers, hopefully he will like it. What do you think? You don't know him, but you can use your intuition. You can decide whether he's going to like it or not. What is going on with the sun? The sun is kind of coming out and hiding, so it is later, slightly later. I've already walked the dogs. Another one that is for Hedge Hubby. I really like the colours. It's with fish. He doesn't fish, but it doesn't really matter. It looks a bit like camouflage, so I think it's going to be good for a man's top, maybe a hoodie or a sort of sweatshirt, but what I haven't decided yet. I've got some Berda magazines from Poland as well, so there are probably going to be other patterns that I want to use. I don't have to know immediately what I want. Any suggestions are very welcome. I'm not going to buy patterns unless I see something that I really, really want, because I've got so many patterns that I find it very difficult to find something that I want because there are too many. Next one. And these are sort of like a pair, because I got one to make Hedge Hubby something and me something. This one is meant to make Hedge Hubby something. Hedge Hubby is my husband. I just call him Hedge Hubby. Well, anyway, so there are whales, and I like them. I've never seen anything like it. I think it's a very unusual. Oh, Jesus, this is soft. This is a very, very unusual pattern, and it's got these gold stars, little tiny stars, and silver ones. If my camera picks that up, that's brilliant. If not, well, just believe me. It's almost like whales in the sky, not the country, but whales, the animals in the sky, because you've got various constellations as well. When you look very closely, the stars are sort of matched, connected, well, into constellations. Whether the constellations are real or not is another matter. I don't think they are, but I might be very wrong. I don't know plenty of things about plenty of things, so I definitely know very little about biology, botany, about astronomy. Yeah. The more I talk, the more you know that I don't know, right? And then for me, also whales. Are they whales? I think they are whales. But whales with flowers. So they're more, for me, more delicate, because I'm so bloody delicate, right? So I think it's going to be brilliant. I can even make a dress out of it, but French terry is warmish. Well, it would be good for now. But I prefer hoodies in my French terry because I wear them a lot, or tops. Tops for the gym with pockets, which well, I can use ribbing and I can just have fun. The colours here are just beautiful, absolutely brilliant, and they're really vivid. And I don't want to mess around. I'm not good at editing, so I'm not going to add colour or anything, because my videos are not great as it is. But believe me, they are super vivid. Love it. I do love this one. Yeah, it is going to make a beautiful hoodie for me, or something. Again, if you have something in mind that you think, I like raglan sleeves, for example. If you have something in mind that you think is going to be beautiful in this fabric, let me know. And another gorgeous fabric, I need to use some more words because I say beautiful, so it's a marvelous, stunning, astonishingly beautiful piece of fabric again, with some floral pattern. Again, very, very busy, but I like busy patterns. I would probably have to wear it with something that is plain, but my jogging bottoms are usually plain. I just don't want to have any patterns on my bum because sometimes it looks funny, and sometimes I see people with like a pattern where it shouldn't be, and it pisses me off. Look at the vivid colours, and the quality of the fabric is even more beautiful. It's exquisite. Oh, come on, Alex, you've got a bigger vocabulary than that. And it stretches slightly because it's French terry. Next one, because there are quite a few. Another one that I got for Hajabi, really, but when you look at it, there are a lot of flowers. I got it for Hajabi because he likes snakes. That's why we've got snakes, because he is a lover of them. So there are snakes in flowers, and I'm not sure if he's going to like it, because the flowers are really big, profound, take up most of the space. But what do you think? He's not too fussy. It's not like he's not in touch with his feminine side, or whatever you call it, whatever the trend is. He's an ordinary person who doesn't really mind looking like a girl, because there is nothing wrong with being a girl. So he's more of a feminist than I am. But I'm not sure. But he doesn't want to look like a cartoon character, or, you know, something laughable. A top for him or something for me? What do you think? Leave it for myself. I don't mind snakes. I think snakes are okay. I don't think they make good pets, but as animals go, they are very friendly and very intelligent. Just kind of don't really do much. Do you like this fabric? Some of you might really, really hate it. Don't worry, I do understand. Another one? It's me telling you that no whole videos are going to happen, right? And here you are sitting here for like, what, half an hour? Oh God, I have to finish. So this one I got because I already had it, but I made my friend a t-shirt and he loves it, so I thought I could make her chubby a top as well. They are jellyfish, yeah, in case you are not sure. But the colors are just so vibrant, so beautiful, and look at these oranges. They're amazing. And this is really an amazing quality, so amazing, like properly amazing. And well, they sort of last. That is a bit of a problem because now I'm starting to think I should stop making things, because I've got quite a few and they will last for years because they have lasted. I've been wearing things for 3 years, pretty much, well, at least once a week, and they're still the same out of the good quality French terry. So. But it's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. And it's also like health and safety. If you do something in the night, you are going to be spotted, definitely. Something for Hajabi, I think, unless you think that maybe I should leave it for myself and make something for myself. I can use scraps to colour block as well and have something for myself. Then, Then, this one. And I'm not sure, I think I've had it as well and made something that I haven't got, so it's probably, I might have made something for somebody else, or I might have given this fabric to someone else, but it's just a meadow, yeah, like that. It's dark green really, sort of olive green, and the pattern, because the pattern is in different colours, so there are blues and there are like purples that kind of get into the background. It is beautiful. Again, you have to believe me. Well, you don't have to believe me, but it is, really. It is amazing, and I think that would make a really nice dress, wouldn't it? How many dresses can I have? How many hoodies can I have? But it would make such a gorgeous hoodie. Yeah, I think it's 1.5 meters, so might be 2 garments for me. And this one comes back to my sister because she got it for herself and she sent it to me. Oh, that's not the fabric. Sweetcraft Serious Bad House number 002. And I don't know. Sweet Craft. Oh, I don't know. So they are not the designer of this fabric. It's got a little kind of rhomboidal thingies here. And it's pinkish. So definitely not me. Look. I would look very old. Not that I'm young, but I would like, yeah. No, it doesn't really go with me at all. And my sister just packed everything and sent it to me. But this, I didn't buy it. I didn't order it. Unless it's a hint that I am supposed to make her something, then the hint must be clearer. And if my sister wants me to sew something for her out of this fabric, she needs to tell me. And she needs to tell me what. It's very nice, very soft. It would make really nice clothes for children because it's super, super soft. It's probably even lighter, so that's definitely not 250. I think 220 or 240 at the most. Beautiful. A bit of stretch. Yeah, it is very nice. And she also packed something else that she got for herself, and I definitely know that I didn't buy it. But again, I'm sending it back to her unless she wants me to make something out of it for her. Let me show you. That's the piece that I got, and this is definitely not for me. She bought it for herself. It's knit, and I think, well, it's with lurex, so it's really sparkly. And I think the sparkle is also sprayed on top, which I am not a fan of because it comes off. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. This is not pre-washed yet. None of the fabric from Poland. It would make a nice jumper. I don't think it's suitable for a dress because it's slightly scratchy, so I think it should be worn over something. But yeah, it's got quite a decent amount of stretch. A lot of gold. I love the colour. When I look at it now, I kind of think, yeah, I like it. I quite like it. Finders keepers. As if I didn't have enough fabric. But if my sister wants something, then yeah, okay, I might leave it for myself and make something. Like a flapper dress. Okay, another one. Actually, that's pretty much all from the Polish fabric because I got a lot of plains as well. That's plain French terry to color block, but plain French terry is probably not that exciting, so it's kind of brown, a lot of blues. Guess what? I like blue. A lot of blues in various shades. So kind of baby blue. Not very baby, but babyish blue. And almost navy blue or royal blue. More royal than navy. Royal navy blue. And some ribbing. Did I need it? I have no idea. You can see that this is different from the one that I got from Andrea. It's slightly chunkier. Just slightly because it's also lighter weight, so it's also kind of for t-shirts, but a bit more chunky. This is not my most favorite ribbing. My most favorite in the world is from Miękkie.com, but the advantages of thinner ribbing are numerous. So for example, if you only have a domestic machine and it doesn't go smoothly over seams, that is perfect because chunky ribbing can break your needles. And for example, on my domestic overlocker, I wouldn't be able to sew some of the ribbing, especially the cuffing, that I buy, because it would break everything. It would break my heart, first of all. But yeah, so it's also in a tube, but it's a bigger tube. So you can't make a skirt out of it. Don't make skirts. You can make the one from Andrea. And, well, this one as well would be perfect for a hat, for a beanie hat. I've made a video with a beanie hat, but out of ribbing you would just need one layer and you could hem it and it's a perfect hat. I really like them. I used to make them, not this year, but yeah, it's also... Why am I talking about ribbing so much? But it's also useful if you want to make some hats. And just to let you know that I got even more Berda magazines because I get them from my sister. They go to my sister because I prefer the Polish version. I don't understand the instructions anyway, so I don't understand the instructions in any language from anything. I find it very difficult to follow instructions. I don't really focus very well on written word if I have to do the action as well, but I have to I have to record myself and listen to it, which is annoying because I don't like my voice. Said the person who's got a vlog and who has to edit herself, but I can't stand my voice. So I've got all the Berda style magazines and one Berda Easy. And I know that Josie was sewing something, so I'm going to check what she was making. A top, I think. And I might even make the same. We'll see. I wasn't too impressed with these. They are from, I think from July or August, I don't remember, till December. I don't have the January one, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't had time to look through them properly, although I've already marked something that I want. I want a coat. I really like Berda coats. For you who were asking about the instructions in Berda, if they don't get on my nerves, they do, but I'm generally bad with instructions. I'm not very good at understanding what to do when I read something, and I can only read a sentence and do something one at a time. So I always read instructions from the beginning to the end and then sort of try to work it out. But no, I wouldn't recommend it, but that's just my way of doing. If I know that it's something very difficult, like a tailored coat or something, I will record the instructions and I'll listen to it because I'm an audio learner. And then somebody asked about the Corville Wools. Well, it's coating fabric, so I'm not sure how much wool is in each of them. Some definitely contain wool because I do my burn tests. Also, my cats are always attracted to anything with wool, so the more wool, the more of my cats on it. They are really good indicators of the wool content. I'm going to show you some of the coating fabric wool blends that I got, and I'm going to tell you what I think about them, because fabric from Corville is super inexpensive, and well, most of it is really good quality, especially for the price. The fabric that I got, I really love. I'm going to tell you something about it. This one, you know, because I made my Vogue coat out of it, and I really like that. It's got sparkle, but I'm not sure how to show you because I'm pretty sure that you can't see it when I show it to you like that. But I do love it a lot. It's kind of loose weave, but not too loose, so it's quite chunky, fat, very nice, very pleasant to touch, very soft, and it's got both sides that are pretty. So when you cut it, it's, well, put a pin in or mark it as the wrong side because you will have problems, but it sews really, really well. Very easy to sew, really. All you need is a thicker needle. I use ballpoint needles for all my wools because I prefer it like that, but you don't have to. You can use standard needle. 90-14 should be absolutely fine. It's not excessively thick. I think it's up to 400 grams per meter, 380 probably, or something like that. So it's not see-through. It's the weave is dense enough. And, well, I don't really remember how much they were, but let's say around £20 for 3 meters. So that's a bargain. That really is a bargain. I don't think you can buy plenty of things for that price. Then I got that, and I also, this is a remnant for me because I've already cut something out of it. And I love it, and I wanted it for a coating, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be extremely thick, and it's not. It's not chenille. It's more like the Chanel boucle type, but it's not boucle. It's just this weave. You can see the light a bit. Again, it sewed really, really well. The only issue would be make sure that the edges are overlocked or secured in some way, because yeah, it will fray. That's the beauty of this fabric, but I do like it. And again, for £20 for 3 meters, what not to love? Yeah, and it's very nice, and it smells of wool, so it's got some wool in it. Very happy with that, and I'm going to show you soon what I made out of that, because that's the remnant. That's what I've got left. And then I got more coating from Corville, but I'm not going to show you everything. I just basically bought what they had. But I got that as well. That was £20. I think now it's 15, so I don't know, maybe now it's on sale. I am very, very, very happy with that, because it looks a bit like, I don't know, I think it's got wool in it. Or, well, it's definitely polyester wool blend, if there is wool, but it's heavyweight. really, really nice. I'm not sure, maybe the 15 one is not the same. So that's the wrong side, right? It looks a bit like tapestry, like jacquard. I'm not going to say that. How do you say that? Jacquard, you say. Jacquard. Okay, so anyway, the wrong side would be like tapestry. You can see how it was woven, right? And it's very heavy. I can't hold it for long enough to talk about it. And I got it in both colorways that they had. I love the green one. It is forest green, marvelous. It does get covered in cut very quickly, but I'll worry about it later. Yes, I bought them for coats. I can't hold them. They're very heavy. I like sewing with wool or coating, but every time I sew, I've got problems like with my arms, because after some time you just get tired. But even for £20 for 3 meters, that is probably my best buy of the year, really. I love them. They smell a bit of wool, 30% I would say. I don't know, I haven't done the band test yet for these two. But if you can lay your hands on some of that, I really like it. It will have to be lined, although, well, it's not ugly, as the wrong side is not terrible, but it's not pretty. So this one is like that. Okay, but it's very, very heavy, really heavy, really heavy. Yeah, love it. And also this one, and this one is kind of stiff. I mean, I've washed it and it's still a bit stiff. I mean, it is stiff. It's sort of coating that definitely has some wool in it, because for this one I did make the band test, and I think that's quite a good content of wool. That, and I'm showing you a bit because I've already almost made it into a jacket, so you're going to see my jacket soon. It's burgundy, checked, check. So, and then white and all that. Not very difficult to pattern match. I think, well, it's sewed really well. It really behaves. It doesn't stretch or anything. So, yeah, fine. I mean, anything like coating or wool will stretch as you sew. So you need to be careful. You need to like hold it slightly up as you sew to make sure that if you have 2 pieces of fabric that are, well, you started with as the same, they should be the same length as you sew them. Because I know things happen. But I'm going to show you something that really worries me. My cat, Ulysses, slept on it. And look, that's what I mean when I say that it attracts cats. Yeah, I can't get rid of him from this fabric. I've got enough to make something else, because it's, again, 3 meters. And 3 meters for, I think this one was £15, but I'm not sure. Anyway, a brilliant buy. So you were asking, was it worth it? I think buying something for £15–20 per 3 meters, you are not scared to go into coats. And I think making coats or jackets is so satisfying that everybody should try. I love making coats and jackets. And that price definitely allows you to make mistakes. It's not going to be the end of the world. So if you pay £30 per meter, that is going to be a problem if there is some damage. If you are not confident enough, you are going to be worried. But that, why not? And also from Corville, I buy all of them because I like them. They're super soft. All the melange, so the mixtures of colors, speckled with black usually. But I really like them, and they're very, very good to sew. And I think even a beginner, despite the fact that they're very thin, even a beginner can go for it. There are knits that are not difficult to sew. They're really manageable. So I think they are like 12 up to £15 per 3 meters. So you can have a cardi. Well, if you are smaller, you can definitely have 2 or 3 garments out of 3 meters. So yeah, a great buy. And I always, when I see them, I just buy them because I make so many things out of them and I love wearing them. And they wash really well. All of that is pre-washed because, well, I bought it some time ago. You just demanded that I stopped being stupid and telling you things that you didn't want to hear. So you wanted to see fabric. Here is the fabric. I do listen to you. Right, thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Bye.